Good morning, my dear children, and welcome back to your new social science class. So, through this video, we are going to start the third chapter from your history textbook, that is the Delhi Sultanate. And mainly in this chapter, we will discuss about the rulers who ruled over Delhi and who made Delhi as their capital, etc. In the initial ruling dynasty that ruled over Delhi was Rajput dynasties. And Delhi first became the capital of a kingdom under the Tomara Rajputs. And later, these Tomara Rajputs were defeated by Chauhans of Ajmer. And it was under the Tomaras and Chauhans that Delhi became an important commercial center. And during their time, many rich Jaina merchants lived in the city, and they also constructed several temples. Coins produced in Delhi at that time were known as Delhi Wall. And Delhi became an important capital city under Delhi Sultanate. The Delhi Sultans built many cities in the area that we now know as Delhi. Look at the map 1 given in the textbook in page number 30 and locate the cities like Delhi, Kuhna, Siri, and Jahanpana. And these cities were the best example of cities which was built by the Delhi Sultans. Now all of you take a look at the table 1 given in the textbook, page number 31. It's about the rulers of Delhi. Okay, so the first one is Rajput dynasty. So under Rajput dynasties we had Tomaras, then among Tomaras Anankapala was the important ruler. Then after them we had Chauhans. Okay, so Chauhans defeated Tomara Rajputs and they became the rulers. And Prithviraj Chauhan was the most important ruler in the Chauhans dynasty. Then the next important dynasty ruled over Delhi was the early Turkish rulers. So we have important rulers like Kutubuddin Aibak, then Shamsuddin Iltutmish, then Begum Razia, Ghiyasuddin Balban under these early Turkish rulers. Then after them we had Ghalji dynasty. So Jalaluddin Khalji and Alauddin Khalji were the two important rulers from this Khalji dynasty. Then after that we are having Tughlaq dynasty. Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, Muhammad Tughlaq and Firashah Tughlaq. These three were the important rulers from Tughlaq dynasty who ruled over Delhi. Then after that we are having Said dynasty. Then after Zaid dynasty, we had Lodi dynasty. So these were the important dynasties who ruled over Delhi. So now we can move to the next topic, finding out about the Delhi Sultans. Actually, we had enough information about Delhi Sultanates, and we got this information mainly from inscriptions, coins, and architecture, and from tarikhs. And this tarikh is a new word for you, right? So let us study its meaning. Tariq actually means histories written in Persian language under the Delhi Sultanate. And actually, this Tariq is an Arabic word which means history. So, there were many people who wrote Tariqs like trees, administrators, then poets, and courtiers. And these authors of Tariqs had a rich life. They lived in the cities and mainly in Delhi, and they were one of the important people in the society at that time because they had even advised rulers on various matters. For example, how the rulers can preserve social order in the society, and according to them, men and women could not be put in an equal status. And regarding them, there are certain people in the society who gets rights by birth, so because they are born in important family, so they believe that people shouldn't question them. Then we had an example for this in 1236 when Iltutmish's daughter Razia became the ruler of Delhi. A chronicler of that time called Minhaji Siraj recognized that Razia was more able and qualified than all her brothers. But he believed that the queen's rule went against the ideal social order created by God. And for him, women were supposed to be subordinate to men always. So he was not comfortable at having she as their ruler. And many nobles were also against this Razia. So later she was removed from the throne. So, my dear children, this is enough for today. All of you, please do your assignments and submit it on time.